Here we are behind enemy lines, week 8, Cowboys, 49ers, primetime, 90s matchup, man, for the ages. Both teams desperate for a win. And I got my guy Boss with me tonight. Boss and I are going to break down this game, and we're going to do it all next. All right, welcome back to Last Second Sports. We are giving you our take down to the last second, and it's behind enemy lines night, which means I gotta have an enemy with us, and that's my guy Boss, who's really a friend, if I'm being honest. Boss, how you doing, my man?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
I've been so good, man. Other than football wise, but hey, my Oregon Ducks are really good too, so I got that going for me. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't even know you was Oregon Duck.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah.
I think my audio, everything. For some reason, when I run video,
now you sound better, man. Yeah, I was gonna say you came in like a robot. Whatever you did, just fixed it. You sound perfect now.
Yeah. It switches. It's weird. It like when I run a video, sometimes I don't know what it is, but it switches my camera to my computer camera, and it switches my audio to like my webcam. I don't know. Anyways, we're straight now. We're good to go.
Okay, and I can see the chat too, so we good to go. I see the people, the executives are in the building. What's up, everybody? I see you, my boy Wee Woo, Kendrick, Himothy, Life, Amp, Eddie. So they coming in. I know your people coming in.
Yeah, we got them. We got them, man. We're ready to rock. Let's get this thing going, man. So it's interesting because I have a feeling both of our fan bases are having a similar conversation.
I kind of think so too.
And it's
I kind of think because I saw where you were talking about fire your quarterback coach.
Yeah. There's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. So it's like,
so y'all have some quarterback problems over there. Yeah.
Is it the quarterback? Is it, this is the way it is though. When teams struggle, Boss, you know as well as I do.
You got to fix it.
You got to fix it. And it's like the coach and the quarterback. Those are the two that are always at blame. And you're not new to this. Dak Prescott's always under fire over there. And I know that you're always standing up for Dak, but what's going on, man? Is it for sure time to move on from McCarthy? Does the season feel like it's lost? Like, what is the pulse of this fan base? And is it like a quarterback issue, a coach issue, both? Like, where are you at with it?
Well, man, you starting off the gate, off the top turnbuckle.
I got to, man.
It's way too early to be talking coaching changes. Like, y'all not talking coaching changes. Y'all in the same situation as y'all. If y'all talking coaching changes, y'all talking sub coaches. So Mike McCarthy should not even be in the conversation if Shanahan not in the conversation. Like, real talk. Like, he shouldn't be in the, like, neither one of them at this point of the season. Because even when we played y'all in 2021, our first playoff, like this decade, I guess, y'all started really rolling the second half of the season. Y'all was burnt trash, dusty, musty the first half. And y'all also knew that was your tendency. So, like, if anybody know not to give up right now, it should be y'all, right? Because y'all sometimes get hot at the end, and that's what I heard y'all fan base talk about, that y'all get sick of turning it on late. Y'all wanted like early starts, right? So why would anybody be out on Mike McCarthy? I don't get it. Like but obviously it's fans that's out. Is out, but it's Cowboy fans. We panic. Like, that's what we do. So when we win, we go into the Super Bowl. When we lose, man, fire everybody. That's the Cowboy way.
Yeah, it is. But, also your owner did come out and kind of throw him under the bus a little bit with those Aikman comments. Yeah. I mean, it does seem like there is a little bit of tension there. He's playing on the last year of the contract. I'm not, now let me be clear. When I talk about coach, quarterback, I'm not saying like, should they be fired now in this moment, but it's like, there's clearly a hot seat going on with McCarthy. And I think a lot of 49er fans are there with Shanahan, where they're like, if he doesn't make the playoffs this year, it's been 8 years, 4 losing seasons, get him out of here. Like, fans are getting there with Shanahan.
Really? Over there?
Yes, they really are. Yes, they are. I know it may sound crazy from the outside, but a lot of fans are there with him. So, yeah, man, we are having some similar conversations. And I feel like a lot of Cowboys fans would have rather had McCarthy gone a year or two ago. And now that he's in the last year of his deal, things aren't going good. It's like something's got to happen at the end of this year if the Cowboys don't make something happen this year, right? Like if they don't win a playoff game, something's got to happen.
It's just different over in Dallas though, because we also know that Jerry and them are in the way a lot, and they kind of leave clues to that. So I wish it was as cut as dry as your organization, where you have, to me, traditional football structure in your management versus we don't.
Yep.
We have us a puff daddy in ownership and a GM. You know, no Diddy. We have Puff. We have Puff. So when Puff is running the team, man, it's a different dynamic. So we can't just. It's hard for Cowboy fans at first to even pinpoint who to blame. We first almost got to kind of get through the weeds, listen real close, and then once you get all the clues, you know who to point to. Yours is kind of cut and dry. Did you coach well or not? Did you get the players or not? Did you get them right or not? So you and San Fran, y'all almost privileged to where y'all don't have Puff Daddy, y'all have traditional. So y'all don't have out front all the time where it's a press conference with the owner and the coach. That's tradition in Dallas. That's every game. You literally have Mike McCarthy having a press conference, but most of the media is listening to who? Jerry. It's crazy. So when you got that type of situation, a lot of the people, especially people that follow my channel, like executive types, boss types, that they're going to slow down and really find out who the real blame is before we point fingers.
Yeah, most certainly. I think,
and it's looking like Jerry.
Yeah, but he's not going nowhere. That's the hard part. Okay, yeah. So well, let me ask you this then. I'm sure a lot of Cowboy fans are looking at the future and like who could be the coach. I think there's only one option that could kind of put Jerry in check, and that's Bill Belichick. You agree with that? No, not even.
No, because Bill Parcells is a greater coach than Bill Belichick, and he couldn't. Belichick was a disciple by Bill Parcells, so he's from that tree. So even though he had greater coaching success in terms of rings, he still is under the tutelage, of Bill Parcells. And when Bill Parcells had to say his famous statement, man, you can't ask me to cook the meal and I can't buy the groceries, right? So he was basically even sending a signal then that y'all got your hand in my back. Stop puppeting me. Like, leave me alone. Let me coach. So if he couldn't coach, if he also had to share, coaching duties with front office, then yeah, Bill would too. And if you look at the pattern, and see, that's why I like when we had these cross talks, because I learn your coach and you learn mine. Mm-hmm. So this is the deal. When you watch the pattern of Jerry is almost, this not gonna sound right. I hope you put your kids to bed. I'm not gonna curse.
Sleep.
Okay. Jerry's almost like a pimp. Like, he looking for the broken woman. He not looking for that woman that come from that 2-parent household, been to school, college, got self-esteem, strength, know herself, know her values. He want that broken home. So what did he get Mike McCarthy? Off the street, right? Sitting at the house, waiting on the job, waiting on the call, right? What did he get Zimmer? Sitting at the house, broken, waiting on the call, hoping to get back in the league. See, when you get them broken like that, then they already kind of come in with an understanding that, hey, I'm privileged to be here because you giving me a chance when nobody else is. So where's Belichick right now? Broken, humble. Like, because he is. Like, the whole league told him basically, we don't want your ways no more. We think your ways are outdated. Even though you had great success with it, we don't believe in you no more. We don't even want you. So now you got him over here doing things he's never done. You got him learning social media. Now he an Instagram expert. His girlfriend 18. Like, damn, what y'all to turn Bill to, man? He broke it. So this is the actual perfect time for Jerry, and that's why I wouldn't trust Bill either. Be honest, I wouldn't trust Bill.
I know you got to be fighting for your life weekly on this Dak Prescott topic too, man.
What you mean?
I know you got to be, because come on, man. I know that you love Dak, bro, but I know that there's people in that fan base that are like, we paid this guy $60 million. What's going on over here, man? We're never gonna win.
Oh, man. People guess what, man? For the first time ever, I would actually say our fan base is actually more balanced than I've ever seen them when it comes to Dak Prescott. I've never seen them this balanced, right? Because it's really been obvious again that our defense been putting these games out of reach, right? So when you got New Orleans coming here and they put 35 points on us in the first half, then everybody, you can't look at Dak, especially because he threw no interceptions in that first half. It's just like, damn, it's out of hand. And now he gotta throw it. And it's like, so it's like fans are kind of not now. You go have the fanatics, you go have the people that always go hate Dak, that literally built the brand on hating Dak. Yeah, they go at Dak. But now it's actually kind of quiet on Dak, to be honest. The pitchforks ain't out on Dak. I think we all realize because of the massive guarantee in his contract that Dak is going to be here 4 years. So why cry? Like, people go kind of complain when they think they have an option out. So it's no more options out. Dak is your quarterback.
Okay. All right. I like it. I think this is a good question. Eddie G says, how do Cowboys fans feel about Skip Bayless?
Oh, we can't stand Skip. Like, we was no fake. Honestly, we know he's a fraud, and he's the typical old media journalist, to where that sensationalism is old to us. That's why me and you growing so much, because people like us, they like the true, authentic, research, passionate fans. So Skip Bayless old, and they know it. Most people know it, and that's why he jobless. Like, you got to become Shannon Sharp now. You got to be a mix of the old and the new. You got to have some independent podcast funk to you and some old media swag to you. You can't be just all old. So no, we can't stand Skip.
Okay, I like it. All right, man. Let's kind of turn our vision over to this game in itself and off some of these narratives, right?
I can't wait.
I know. Listen, man, boss.
This is what I've been waiting on, because I've been on the film, boy. Oh, I've been on the film on y'all, and I see something about y'all. Y'all suspect this year.
Hey, calm down. All right. Well, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
We'll
keep it real. Y'all are saying Fran in colors only this year. I've been looking at the film.
Yeah.
Y'all been missing some tackles. Yeah. Y'all been struggling with that running game. I see that.
There's a lot going on. All right.
Also,
you're right.
This is what I said about Purdy too. I'm just being honest, y'all. I know San Fran fans watching. But man, it looked like Purdy was getting an A for bringing the no calls to the group project.
Boss, you don't even know what kind of can of worms you're about to open.
Let's go, Purdy, bro. Purdy looked different without the boys out there with him. He looked different. He looks different now. All this standard that they was putting on Dak. Hey, I need you to be able to carry a team. I need you to. Hey, wait, Purdy. It's on you now. You've been now. See, we seeing something in you. Cause see, I was noticing in them games y'all was winning, he would throw it to like Debo. Debo would get like a massive ass yak, bro. It would be like 70 yards. Touchdown. Purdy ended up with 400 yards. But see, you ain't got that group project out there no more, brother. Them balls gone, and y'all look different. Y'all do. Y'all in trouble too. Ooh, I think we finna smack y'all, to be honest.
Oh, all right. There it is.
I'm not even talking no shit. I'm serious. I think we finna smack y'all, man. Y'all are San Fran colors and name only.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh my God.
I've been on the film.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about it.
I see what y'all are.
Okay, before we figure out who's going to win this game, we do need to know who's on the field, because
let's go.
There's a lot of injuries on both these teams. A lot of injuries. And I'll start with our side. There is. Yeah. I'll start with our side. So the guys that are out for the year, Javon Hargrave, Brandon Ayuk, those are two big losses. We're guaranteed to be without Dre Greenlaw. We know that's a big loss. Talanoa Hufanga and Christian McCaffrey. Those are guys for sure not playing. Now, other guys that are questionable this week. Juwan Jennings did not practice. Debo practiced on a limited basis today. He was running on the sideline at least a little bit. And Kittle. All three of those guys are questionable this week. So that's a lot of guys that are out. But I know on the flip side, there's two guys in particular I really want to know about, boss.
Yeah.
That's Parsons, who I feel like he's going to play the way he's been talking. In fact, if I'm a Cowboy fan and he doesn't play, I'd be telling him to shut up on social media. Because it's like, bro, if you're not going to play, you shouldn't be writing checks that you're not going to be out there to cash. That's number one. Number two, Deron Bland. I want to know if he's going to play because he was set to play potentially against the Lions. Then he had a step back. First day back from practice, it sounds like he's doing less work than he was doing the week of the Lions. So what's going on with Deron Bland, man? Are these two guys playing or what?
It makes me a little bit nervous on Deron Bland because it did look like he was cleared to go versus Detroit. And then at the very last second, he allegedly tweaked something, right? Now, hopefully that tweak doesn't mean re-aggravated his injury where they pushed him too much. Because then if they push him too much, we're in trouble and it kind of reset him, right? Hopefully that's not the case. I would pray that we playing chess, right? That this is some gamesmanship. Because I think to a degree we kind of mailed it in too, to be honest. I think we mailed it in on Detroit. Like we was too banged up. We was kind of like y'all, but worse. We was missing Eric Kendricks, which is the leading tackle in the league at linebacker. Then obviously you know about Michael, you know about Tank. Then you also had Cook out. Then obviously you got your second round kneeling out. You got Sam Williams out. And Detroit was coming off a bye. It was like, don't put Bland in that. I think they mailed it in a little bit. I think they said, let's try to get back on track with you guys. I think they won't. Honestly, I think we finna throw the book at you guys. Honestly, I think we aiming to try to get back on track on y'all. So I'm hoping this gamemanship. It does bother me that he didn't practice because a DNP is very serious in Dallas. Tomorrow is gonna tell me everything.
Okay, is Cook gonna play?
He's not on the list. So I think y'all finna get a very fresh Dallas. Y'all finna get a rested Dallas. And then y'all starting to get the start of the cavalry returning because eventually some of your cavalry is going to return. So y'all kind of in a situation where we are, where you got to weather the storm. You got to kind of stay in the hunt, right? And you smart. So you know this ain't the time to panic. This is the time to hold on. We kind of right there too. So, but we jumping out on y'all though with guys starting to return and refresh. So the places to where I would be concerned if we weren't coming off no bye and we was going against y'all. But nah, I think we getting ready to smoke you. Oh. I think we gonna only need 21 points. I think when we put up 21 points, y'all done. Like I really watched y'all, man. Y'all look pathetic. Like y'all look honestly pathetic without IU, and you not go beat us with Kittle. I mean, because that goes back, because I know you had some more questions. Don't get me going,
man. Boss, I gotta
You're not gonna beat us with Kittle and Mason.
It's not you got. Are you sure about that? You guys can't stop the run too great now. I mean, let's keep it a buck. Mason could probably run for about $150 on y'all and ruin a whole day right now.
Oh, I wish I had my hell no button. Because Mason not that dude to me. Okay. I think the thing that y'all do well with Mason is y'all stick with Mason. Y'all do what you normally do. Y'all set a physical tone. That's where y'all scary though. That's where San Fran is scary, is that we struggle with the Shanahan tree because we struggle with the physicality of the Shanahan tree. A lot of people really, in my opinion, misunderstand the Shanahan tree in Dallas. We think that y'all beating teams based on motions and tricking and shit. When I know that does play, like, you know, the eye candy plays a part, but it's y'all commitment to 30 attempts to where y'all, in my opinion, where y'all establishing y'all physical identity, and that run and sticking to 30 attempts does that, in my opinion. So I call y'all like body punchers. We struggle with body punches. But see, when I talked about other people that came from your tree, right? Like New Orleans, that came from your tree. See, I called that Mike Tyson. And then I called Joe Frazier, the Ravens. Then I called Detroit George Foreman. That really was George Foreman. But San Fran, y'all wilder.
Oh, God, jeez.
Y'all wilder.
Hey, you're wilder. Know what the good news is? You want to know what the good news is? The good news is this. We just fought Tyson Fury last week. We ain't got him coming up on the schedule this week, guys. So we're good to go. Fury was last week, so we're straight. We're straight.
Man, now, y'all are wilder. Like y'all are a body puncher, a physical puncher, but you
Oh
just
man.
ain't got it right now. Cause see, Jess, I can tell your whole face is telling me that you seeing what I'm seeing. Y'all not playing San Fran ball this year. Tell the
I
truth.
agree. I agree with that.
Because I'm looking at your film. This is not, I'm seeing Warner missing tackles out there, bro. I'm seeing safeties get trucked by a quarterback. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait. Did Mahomes just truck a safety? Did I just see that? We wouldn't have seen that with the last 3 years of San Fran. Am I right or wrong, though? Am I
No,
telling
you are right. You're at listen, you're 100% right. But I think, to be fair, you do have to remember this.
Okay.
And I said this, and 49er fans do not like it when I say it, but now I think they're all falling in line now. Now that it's been 5 in a row, they're all falling in line. I said the Chiefs look at us the way that we look at Dallas. To the Chiefs, we are not a threat. To us, Dallas is not a threat. That's the way we feel. And I know that the Chiefs feel that way about the 49ers. And 49er fans didn't like that, but I think it's true. And I'm happy that you're confident, right? And you're not coming in here with your tail tucked between your legs. And I wouldn't expect you to. I'm just keeping it real. Like we don't look at you like a threat. Like we don't look at you like that. Even now, we don't look at you like that.
And I gotta say you telling the truth on that, because when I look at the posts and I check the posts with my Cowboy fans, we scared. We are scared of y'all.
I know.
I swear to God, bro. I be listening.
Like we're scared of Kansas City, bro.
Yeah. And see that you didn't tell no lies on what you just said. It is, and I know some people will want me to be insulted with what you said, but it's true what you just said. San Fran is not afraid of us. And if I'm being honest on what I saw when y'all played Kansas, y'all look like y'all was in y'all head. You did not play San Fran ball. It was like, it didn't look like how y'all would play us. Physical, mean, don't give a damn, dunking people, just trying to break. That wasn't, no, Kansas City out physical y'all. They really did. Yep. And they also, I see, this is what I see as y'all kryptonite too. From the games I watched. I think y'all struggle with running the ball too. Because see, Arizona came back with Cooks when Connor started running the ball. And then we know Kansas City, they pretty much the whole game got behind Hunt. They got behind Hunt on running the ball as well as throwing it to him. So when teams, I see two things about y'all, and this, I'm not trolling. This is just my analysis.
Yep.
I think that y'all are now, that's why I say y'all different. Y'all struggle with physicality now.
We're not the bullies on the block anymore. I've been saying this for a few weeks. Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you.
Yeah, so for people that's listening, we don't troll each other. Like we go talk a little shit here and there, but this is a real football discussion. Like honestly, San Fran and Dallas is wounded right now. We are wounded. Both teams are wounded right now, and this is the game that's going to probably put one of us on track.
I agree with you. Yeah, it says Mason's running down their throat. I agree with that too.
I don't think it's going to happen. I'll be honest with you. And I'm going to tell you why. And we can make another bet on this.
Okay.
We got to double up our bet because I lost the last time.
Oh, yeah. I feel I had that coming for sure. It's coming. Yeah, it's definitely coming. Yeah, I can feel it.
Y'all catching us rested.
That's true. And I think that makes a difference.
This form of Dallas is when Dallas is at its best. I'm being honest. The front running Dallas, when we winning, is when I'm scared. When we rolling, that's when I get afraid. But when people counting us out, this is when Dallas is finna play like Dallas. And so I know the pattern of my team. I'm just being honest. I think y'all think Mason finna run the ball. I don't think Mason go even get 100 yards. I don't think Mason go get 80 yards on us. I think we go keep Mason to about at the most 70 yards. At the most, he might not get 50 yards. We finna bust his ass. I mean, I just smell it. I can smell it. It's just like I had a smell. I had a smell when the Saints was finna walk us. I had a smell, and I was telling everybody, I was like, bro, this ain't team. I was looking at the film. I'm like, these boys is very physical, bro. We'll finesse team. And I was keeping it real. I'm also keeping it real on what I think getting ready to happen. Y'all don't think Mason gonna run that ball on us. And now Jennings hurt. So who you gonna beat us with? Kittle?
Oh, listen. I'll say this right now. I will say this right now. You know, at the end of this, I'm going to pick the 49ers and we'll give our official predictions, right? But
you know I'm gonna pick the Niners. Okay.
But I will say this right now. It'll come with a caveat. If Jennings doesn't play, Debo doesn't play.
Yeah.
Okay. And if Bland and Parsons do play, I would switch my pick. So if I knew right now that those two were out, Debo and Jennings were out, and Parsons and Bland were playing, I would pick the Cowboys. I would.
I'm going with the Cowboys, especially if Bland plays. It don't even have to be both. It can just be one. Because I think if Bland plays, it allows us to really get off on Purdy. Because y'all don't have the outside threats, and we got ball hawks. So that alone.
What if Parsons play and Bland doesn't? Then what?
Oh, if either one of them plays over for y'all, you can just pick one.
Even if Jennings and Debo play?
Nah, it's different now. If Jennings and Debo play, okay, now I ain't gonna be as confident.
No. I think Debo's gonna play and Jennings isn't. That's what it's starting to look like.
If Debo plays, because y'all gotta have something more than what you have. I'm just being honest. It's like you're San Fran, but you can't be in San Fran in colors only. You have to have the bodies out there, you know. And I'm just being honest. It's a X's and O's game. I mean, it's a Jimmy's and Joe's over X's and O's. I still believe that. And y'all kind of too banged up to me. And now if Debo plays, okay, it's different. Because I now know Purdy can distribute because he got at least a running game and two options. I think Purdy can function in that. He can go ahead and bring his no calls to the group project. He still might make a B. He won't make an A. He gonna make a B. Because that's all they doing, man. Come on now. Can we be honest? Don't this make you question him a little bit when you see him where he has to do what Dak has to do? Because see, Dak had to do this.
I questioned him before that. I questioned him.
You did. See, you kept it real. You did.
You know, I've been questioning him for a long time. So
you have. I stand back because you have. That's fair.
I think it's interesting because there's definitely like an internal war in the fan base. Where were you guys? We are where you guys were at last year with Dak. We're there with Purdy because we're about to pay Purdy, right? So the conversation is like, should you not? Should you not? And you know, I'm on the should not, and most people are on the should. Yeah,
really.
So you know, for me, it's you know, a lot of people don't rock with that, and that's fair. That's totally fair. I wouldn't expect them to. You know, they're fans of the team and Purdy, and they don't like to hear bad things about him, especially from within the fan base.
That's how fans are too. We don't.
Yeah,
it hurts to where you giving your honest analysis, and then you know because you can get attacked. Because I do know this: whenever you stand against the crowd, this is what I want to tell the San Fran fans that follow Jess. Whenever he stands against a crowd, that actually means he has the utmost integrity, and that you actually can trust him. Because I know how fans are. Y'all are then want to boycott him, not watch him, not share him. Because he's on the anti-Purdy. But see, this is the thing, and I'm saying this from being a content creator. When we know a majority of y'all are for something and we yet go against it, we know that's hurting our business. So what he's doing is he's choosing the team over the business side. You know, so I want to say respect it more than disrespect it. I just want to speak to your fans who might not kind of see it like that. Because I have to say that over here. You know, because there's a lot of fans that don't like Zeke, but I'm pro Zeke because I did a massive film breakdown on him. And I think most people are lying or uninformed or just didn't really go do the work. You know, it's one of those three, right? So when I stand on that, it pisses people off.
I think it's interesting that you say that as a fellow content creator, because what people will say is, oh, you're doing it for clicks. And my rebuttal is, if I was doing it for clicks, I would go with what the majority wants to hear.
Exactly. Right. Right.
And the majority don't want to hear that Purdy ain't the guy.
Yeah. And
So
see, but you have to ask that question now. You do. Like, I'm saying that as a pure football guy. Like, obviously, I don't like San Fran, but I can kind of take that rivalry away and analyze Purdy. And so now we're looking at Purdy without the group, right? So we still want to see a lot of indications of top 5 arm talent or top 10 arm talent. You want to see it. You don't want to see him just become turnover prone and bad decision making like you've been seeing. You don't, because this is an indication that is it the group or is it you? See, at least we can say with that Dak has been through where he lost the group. So in 2018, before he went into the playoffs, our front office on the last game took away Fredericks, took away Zach Martin, they took away Tyron Smith, and they took out Zeke. And they said, Dak, go win it. Go win it. Dak went out there and threw 4 touchdowns, 366 yards, going into the playoffs, and a game-winning throw. So everybody had to shut up. It was like, well, we just saw franchise quarterback right there, and it's been times where he was asked to have a receiver by committee. Dak was for by 8 games, right? So we end up, when we went through that, though, Dak at least won 3 out of those games. He won 3 games, right? So that's when we got Amari, and then Amari him took off. They went crazy out the gate, but he showed you can see franchise quarterback even when I don't have a group around me. We're not seeing that with Purdy. So you have to ask the question, because then if you pay Purdy, right, with all those guys you have paid, who do you lose? And can you afford to lose them? Because right now, San Fran says to me that quarterback is almost more replaceable than any of them other positions, because y'all done got to the Super Bowl with average quarterbacks.
Yeah, I mean, well, Garoppolo was below average. I mean, at this point, we know he's not even a starter in this league, and that's the reality of the situation. And I would never, I'm not going to go, like, I'm going to analyze Brock and give my opinion, but I'm not going to go disrespectful. I mean, the difference between Brock and Jimmy is night and day. I really believe that. I think Brock is way better than Jimmy, but that doesn't mean I think he's a franchise quarterback. And I'm going to give you your Dak thing, but I don't think Dak is either. You know what I mean? I have high standards. When I say franchise quarterback, like, that doesn't mean that everybody that's good deserves to get paid and be a franchise quarterback. To me, I think when the NFL is good, maybe 7 guys in the league are franchise quarterbacks, but it's usually between 5 and 7. And to me, that most guys are not that. There's a lot of good quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins, I think, I've stood up for Kirk Cousins for years. I wouldn't have paid Kirk Cousins. Right? I stand up for Dak. I wouldn't pay Dak. I wouldn't have paid Tua. I wouldn't pay Brock. I wouldn't have paid Lawrence. I wouldn't have paid Kyler. All good. I think all guys that are good quarterbacks, but I don't
pay Lawrence. I'd have moved
you would or wouldn't have. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't. See, that's what I'm saying. But there's a lot of good quarterbacks that I wouldn't have paid. And it's like the conversation always dissolves to, well, then who are you going to get that's better? I don't need to get anybody better. The question is, I can have this guy who's good at 60 million, or I can have a replacement that's 10, 15 spots lower than him at 5 million. And I'm fine with that, because then I'm going to get everybody else around him is going to be elite. That's the goal.
This is how I see Purdy. I see Purdy and Dak exactly the same.
I think they're in the same tier. If you're
this what I mean by that. I got to explain it though.
Okay.
I think Purdy is a perfect fit for San Fran. He probably wouldn't be a better fit for anybody else, but he is a perfect fit for San Fran. Like, the things that I love about Purdy and y'all offense is his anticipation. It is nasty. He anticipates, so he know y'all offense, and he is super EA Sports, like, in the game. Like, I see a cerebral quarterback. That's what make him so different. To me, I smell, don't take offense to this Cowboy Nation, but you know what I see when I see Purdy? Especially with all that buying time in the pocket and stuff like that. I see a baby Romo. I really do. Like, I see the same type of game with Romo, except Romo was a little bit more accurate over time. I'm not saying Purdy won't get there, It's just Romo was deadly accurate over time. But I see, but I do see the way, because Purdy is magical in the pocket. He magical, like, and
Got
the
a little
way,
Romo, little Russell Wilson.
yeah, like I can see to where it'll be hard to let him go because he fits y'all so well when your piece is in place. You know what I mean? So, and I'm gonna be honest, I've been kind of shit talking a little bit, but I will say Purdy don't also need as many weapons as y'all have them. Because I've been watching y'all games as y'all was partly depleted. Y'all still was moving. Y'all offense still moving. I think you, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. You got to sign him. I'm gonna be all honest. I think you, in my opinion, as long as you can keep weapons around him that's similar to what you got right now, you got to keep him if you gonna have that offense clicking like that, in my opinion, because he gonna only get better too. He gonna get better as the years go on. Like because if he already processing on this level, and what is his 4th year?
Third.
This is 3rd year. So if he processing like that now, what is he gonna be in year 8?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what made Romo deadly. Like Romo really got deadly by year 7. Like when he got to year 6, see, Dak is starting to get deadly now. This is the Dak, because this is the Dak that even Cowboy fans ain't even fighting about no more. Because like Dak every game is throwing some balls that be like, ooh, like, damn. You know what I mean?
They might start fighting that after this week if he has another performance like he did last year against the 49ers.
Nah, he go cook y'all. He go cook y'all. I think, he struggle against y'all. He does.
He really does, man. He just looks like a.
But that's because y'all good. Y'all good. Like I've been saying that about y'all. Like it actually frustrates me. I ain't gonna lie. Like people will tell you, but look what he did against San Fran. I said, during that time, who played well against San Fran?
Yeah,
like for real. Like who? Because y'all did it to Green Bay the week before. Like y'all beat the shit out of Green Bay. That same D. It's like that D.
Yeah.
Y'all was number one in turnover.
Man,
y'all was killing turnovers, physical, mean, complete. All three. San Fran D good. Like shit. Like it wasn't Dak. It's them other dudes just great. You know what I mean? Well, it was Dak too.
It was Dak too. Yeah.
No, it was Dak.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Purdy. I mean, I get the feeling that they're probably going to pay him.
I think they're going to pay him.
We just got to figure out like how do we continue to build the team around him and keep it competitive. And like I said, it's not like I think Brock's bad at all. I think he's borderline top 10, but that's not good enough to be $60 million for me. That's my opinion. Because those guys don't win. It's the guys that are either really inexpensive, like Brock is now. That's why the window's wide open, or was. I don't know that it is anymore, but was. And either guys that are really inexpensive or the elite of the elite that are getting paid. Those are the ones that win Super Bowls. The guys that are good but getting paid like they're elite, they don't win Super Bowls. It hasn't happened yet in the salary cap era. So I don't know what to expect. You know what I mean? I mean, I look at Dallas and say, the moment you sign Dak to that big contract, you're basically saying we're not going to win a Super Bowl. That's the way I feel about it. That's the way I felt about Miami. It's the way I felt about Jacksonville. It's the way I felt about Detroit, except for they still got Goff for another year really cheap. So, right, this is their window, right? They still got that window. But after his money escalates, it's over for them.
It was one who won in the Super Bowl era. It was Peyton Manning, and he did it after he got his contract. I double checked it. Peyton Manning with the Colts was a quarterback that after he got his big contract, he did win it. It's rare.
He was elite. That's the difference, though. He was elite.
I think Dak is more elite than Peyton Manning.
Oh, stop, Boss. Stop. I can't with
Why
you.
Can't I say that? Why can't I say it? What's wrong with that?
You can say it, but I'm not going to take it seriously.
Why you can't take that serious? He just said smarter. Like, see, you know what killed me, man? It's like what made Peyton Manning so damn great to where we can't question him, bro. He was a choke artist. Let's be honest.
He was. Yeah, I don't disagree.
It took him
Even
a
when he
while
won
to
a Super Bowl, it was on the back of the defense. I agree.
Exactly. So, and when he came into the league, he was throwing 20 interceptions in his first year. Even Purdy didn't do that. So basically,
Yeah,
Purdy and
actually,
Dak on a better trajectory than he
Purdy,
was.
Purdy, you know who Purdy actually does remind me of? It's funny because 49er fans really talk a lot of crap about Dak. Dak was Purdy before Purdy was Purdy. And what I mean by that is
I
he was
agree.
the late round guy that came in and
Yep.
let the league on fire,
Yep.
took a job away from somebody who should have been
Yeah.
the quarterback
Showed mental
and played
toughness.
played
Yeah.
really good the first few years, right?
Yes.
Before it
Yes.
fell off, and then he had to get it back. So Purdy and Dak are more similar than
They
people want
are.
to think they are.
You see, the mental toughness on them boys is underrated.
Yeah.
They both are very mentally tough, and I think that's what a lot of people kind of sleep on both quarterbacks on. Because when you're a late rounder like that, you got
Yep.
a late round reputation. So
Yep.
people are always trying to make themselves look right or feel right. So they go always bet on you. So that's why Purdy to me ain't getting the respect he should be getting, to be honest. It's because he was Mr. Irrelevant. When you Mr. Irrelevant, it's thousands of people that say he's nothing, he's nothing, he's nothing. Now all these people got to eat that crow. But going back to like when you pay these quarterbacks, can they win it? I think certain managements can. I think your management could. I think you got good management. I think it depends on the management, right? I think your organization has the best chance out of almost any organization, because the thing that to me, that a lot of people don't pick up about y'all culture, and I will say this is Pitt's culture. Y'all are, to me, y'all are super old school about playing the best man no matter where they came from. See, when you have a culture like that, you reward your steals. See, we're a political organization. So depending on where we drafted you, that depends on how much rope you get. But see, San Fran, that's a totally different culture. When you have what y'all did with Purdy would have never happened in Dallas. So if Jerry gave away all these draft picks for a quarterback, that quarterback would have kept getting a chance and a chance and a chance and a chance. It wouldn't have been, well, this Mr. Relevant just beat out this other guy. It wouldn't have happened in Dallas.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
culture to me is the culture that can actually take a quarterback but still find steals and reward those guys and build a strong roster, because y'all do that. Like, I've seen y'all sign guys top contracts and let undrafted free agents beat them out. I see that over and over. And that culture is why y'all, to me, always at least get back to a contention, because in an environment like that, everybody is maxing out because you know you're going to be rewarded here. But in Dallas, it's like, why would I work hard? They go just overlook me. You know what I mean? They go just pick one of the drafted guys. You know, the politics almost takes the air out the room. So it's certain, most organizations can't pay a quarterback, but I think y'all could. I swear to God.
Hey, I hope you're right, man. I really do. I would love nothing more than to be wrong and win a Super Bowl and have everybody clip all the bad things I've said. Trust me, but I just don't see it. Dazza says, "Boss, you really think the Cowboys can win paying Dak Prescott $60 million?" I think
Yeah.
he just said no.
Yeah, no, we
Because
can.
they're not the 49ers.
We can. It's just that it's a big headwind on Dallas. It's not Dak. It's gonna be front office. It's gonna be that leadership. It's everything that I just said.
That's fair. And Tommy says Dallas will be better when Jerry Jones is gone. So
We might get worse, to be honest. We
why do you
might get
think that?
worse because, see, Jerry had an instinct of when to go for it. Steven don't have that instinct. So how did we whoop y'all in the 90s? Let's be honest. We took Haley from you. That was an all-in instinct. That was going for it. Now, y'all looked at Haley like a headache because he was. I heard about the stories he did over there.
Oh yeah. He was. Trust.
But we took
Yeah.
the headache. We took it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's take it. We go take all that blood in cars and pissing in cars. We taking it all of that. We taking it all that crazy. We took it.
And winning a Super Bowl too.
And we won Super Bowls with it.
Yeah.
Then he did the DM move from y'all. See, that's the real Jerry. This Jerry that we looking at is a Jerry that's trying to keep peace with his son. So what he doesn't override him. He doesn't override him. He letting his son drive the car. You know what I mean? So if Jerry was the old Jerry, we would have taken the steps. We would have been active right now in trade. We would have got somebody right now. It would have been Devontae Adams. It would have been something. You know what I mean? But that Jerry, See, that Jerry is the yin to Stephen Jones yang. You know what I mean? So they actually balance each other. So when you lose Jerry, it's gonna be too budget conscious ass on leadership. It's gonna be all
Yeah.
about, because keep in mind, I talked to my brother Blackwell today about this. Keep in mind that Stephen Jones jacked up Jerry against the wall when he signed Dion because he wanted it to fit the numbers.
Mm.
Now think about that. Now we both know our history well. He had to be the only person in the world mad that we got Dion from y'all. Because it wasn't even just that we got Dion. It's the fact that we got him from y'all who just beat us with Dion.
Right. That's how we got over the top was Dion.
Yeah, that's how y'all beat us with Dion.
Yeah.
And y'all matched him up with Irvin. And it just, and y'all got us at the end, you know? So Jerry was that guy that, okay, they got Dion. Well, I'm gonna double up his money and bring him over here. And that's what he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that Jerry's dead. And at least this Jerry, he pushes back Steven, because they had a debate in 2018 about whether they should get Amari Cooper or not.
Mm.
And voices in the front office was saying we need to weather the storm. That obviously was Stephen Jones, because that's how he is right now. Like, he'll stay with those stupid budget ideas. He just crazy. But Will McClay and Jerry likely was like, nah, man, we cannot weather this storm. That receiver by committee is not working. Give up the first. And we gave up a first, got Amari, and that put us back on track. So when we lose Jerry, we likely go lose that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I tell you, when we talk, we learn each other's coaches, bro. Like, you know,
yeah. Is this a must-win for both teams?
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
For Dallas 49ers or both?
Both.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is what I mean by that. I think both teams in the same situation. We trying to weather this injury storm. That's all we trying to do right now. In my opinion, both teams got to stay 50-50 while you're injured. Win one, lose one. Win one, lose one. Get hot when your guys come back. So, is this game exponentially important? Yeah. Very important. Super. But it's still a little bit too early for me to say must win. Just a little bit too early. Now, like when they start getting into, okay, you got to get rolling now, or it's over, or your division leaders are starting to get out in front of you too much. Okay, yeah, now we're starting to talk must win. Important, yeah, exponentially important. And it's important, it's more important for us than y'all.
I would normally agree with that. I really would, because you know, to me, and I said this last year when we played, I said Dallas had to win the regular season matchup if they wanted any confidence that they could actually beat the 49ers in the playoffs, to where the 49ers already had that confidence. So if they lost to Dallas, it was like, we can beat them. We're fine. But to Dallas, that game should have been super important. I look at it this year and I say, if the 49ers fall to 3-5 going into the bye week in a very, very tough schedule in the second half and lose to Dallas, it's rock bottom, because this is a team that we should beat and have beaten and have owned. It's rock bottom for us. So for the 49ers, it is a must win.
Damn.
This is rock bottom if we lose. Like, this is us realizing, like, we got to go to rehab.
I feel insulted.
It's true.
Damn.
It's true.
So y'all done whooped us so bad, bro, that you done got so cocky that you think that you're supposed to walk into and beat Dallas with Forrest Gump. Y'all don't have enough. It's not rock bottom because y'all so injured. Y'all have built in real good quality excuses. It really is. Yeah, this wouldn't be rock bottom. Absolutely not. Because we ain't faced the real San Fran. Like, real Dallas fans will know that too. We'll know that. We'll be like, we didn't face them with Debo. We didn't face them with Ayuk. We didn't face them with McCaffrey. That was a shell of San Fran. We go take the dub because we go whoop y'all. But when the cavalry start coming back for y'all, that's when I'm gonna say if y'all who y'all really are or not. But y'all are different though. Y'all are suspect though this year. I'm seeing some stuff that's uncharacteristic about San Fran. Letting the Rams back in it, letting Arizona back in it. Y'all acting weird, man.
We
Missing
let
tackles.
every team back into it.
Yeah.
Man, if you really think about it, since week 2, we played the Rams, let them back in it, they took advantage.
Yep.
We played the Patriots. We let them back in it, they couldn't take advantage of it. We played Arizona, we let them back in, they took advantage of it. We played Seattle, we let them back in it. They didn't take advantage of it.
They should have beat y'all.
They really
They
easily
missed it by a toe
4 in a row, man.
And an overthrow. They would have beat y'all. Two plays. But go ahead. I'm listening.
4 games in a row we let teams back in when we were on them, and the 49ers of the past would have put a foot on their neck, and that would have been it.
Yeah. Y'all didn't squander leads like that. Y'all didn't. Y'all put teams away convincingly, So this, from me, like, and I didn't really know who you was until I really looked at you today. You know what I mean? Like, we hear the rumors, but when I start looking at it for myself, I said, this is San Fran in name. This ain't San Fran. This ain't y'all bleeding out. Like we should choke you out right now. Y'all that vulnerable. This is the San Fran that should get choked out by Dallas. Now, if we don't choke you out, we got some problems.
But that's the way we felt about the Chiefs last year in the Super Bowl. It was like we got them when they're vulnerable. It's crazy to say that about 2 teams that are in the Super Bowl, but we're looking at it going, this is the best we've ever been. And this is arguably the worst Super Bowl appearance Chiefs team we have seen. We got to win this game. And the moment we lost that, I'm like, I'm never picking the 49ers to beat the Chiefs again. Never. I'm just not doing it. And I didn't. I picked every week last year, all the way through the playoffs, I picked the 49ers to win. Every week this year, up into the Chiefs game. So for like 20-something straight weeks, I picked the 49ers to be the victors. Last week was the first time I didn't do it because I knew the Chiefs were not going to lose that game.
And y'all should have won that Super Bowl.
Yeah, of course we should.
Y'all should have won. Y'all had that game under control. Y'all was killing them, bro. Y'all just was doing. It does look like Kansas City in y'all head, man, because y'all do goofy stuff. Like y'all will get all the way down into the red zone.
Just out of character for no reason.
Yeah, it's just like, damn. Like, it's like y'all don't do us like that. Y'all don't play us like that. Why y'all get scared to them? Y'all be having all the confidence in the world on Dallas. Y'all get to Kansas City. Like, I was shocked that a safety got trucked by Mahomes, bro. That was like Twilight Zone. That's like now, can we both be honest? Mahomes should have got injured on that play.
Yeah, Malik, that was kind of weird, man. And he
trucked him. It's like a quarterback trucking a safety. In what universe does that happen?
And Malik was laying people out all
right. Yeah, I've seen him do it. That's what I'm saying. You're right. I think Kansas City in y'all head. I think you're right. The question is San Fran in our head? I'm gonna know from this game if San Fran is in our head. Because I wholeheartedly believe if I'm just looking at us on paper, looking at how we rested, looking at how I know we getting ready to throw the kitchen sink at y'all, looking at how good we play when we underdogs, like all my metrics, if I'm buying a stock, says buy, right? Buy this, take the over, you go win, but if we lose, it's gonna be because of a ghost. It's gonna be something weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because everything on paper says we supposed to walk y'all, to be honest.
You sound like me last year going into the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah, I thought for sure it was a win. I really did. I'm like, what are they gonna do this year to stop us? Like, let's keep it a buck. We got the quarterback, we got the weapons, we got CMC. They didn't have to deal with CMC last time. Oh, and we got the secondary against a team that doesn't have receivers. Because remember, Rashee Rice was still a rookie, and outside of Rashee Rice, it was like Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Oh, and they had an old Kelsey. Nah, man, we should have beat that team. And let's not forget they were without their all-pro left guard. That game. It's like, man, we got this.
Y'all was frankly just playing better too. Y'all was playing better. Y'all was just
we were the better team.
You was the
We
better
just can't
team.
beat them. We just
I
can't beat
actually
them.
bet on y'all. I bet money that y'all was gonna win that game.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
lost money on that. Yeah.
We were the better team.
Yeah, you was
So
the better team.
that's why I'm confident we're gonna beat you, because I feel
Woo!
I feel like Chiefs fans felt last week, where it's like, yeah, you can say all that, but we know what it is. So that's why I say it's rock bottom if we lose this game.
Man, that's just disrespectful.
Mm.
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful, man. How can you look at y'all on paper and even think that y'all go even? That's digging at Dallas too much. Like Dak ain't gonna lose that game with all them people out, man. And then it's not even Dak, our squad now. And I did not go play that bad this time. I guarantee you. Man, the ball's been throwing that word soft around again. I know my squad. We finna show y'all something.
It's like last year in the Super Bowl where CMC just unexplicably fumbles on the first drive, and the second drive gets killed by our best player and Trent Williams with 2 penalties. Like, what's going on, man? Like, how are our best players just like glitching out all of a sudden like that? You'll see, it'll happen.
Nah, we ain't
and you're in Santa Clara. Yeah, no, y'all in prime time. No, it's
we go handle prime time. We go handle prime. And man, I'm looking at y'all on paper, man. Y'all just honestly don't have the jaws. You don't. You not gonna beat us with no Mason and no injured Jennings and no. We already got the people to limit or outright stop Kittle easily. Like we can put a couple of people on Kittle and he's done. Like we
don't have the Joes, but we also don't have the Jimmy. You feel me? We got Brock, so we're good.
Yeah, and Brock and Brock, especially if Bland plays, if he got to go against Ball Hog Bland, Ball Hog Diggs, he already showing Romo silly aggression without the group. Don't repeat that on them guys, because they go take that ball from you. We got Super Ball Hawks that's getting ready to come back together. Super Ball Hawks. I'm talking about the best in the league too.
Bland has to play in this game if y'all want to.
Yeah,
him and Parsons.
If Bland play, I would guarantee we go beat y'all. I would get if Bland play, I would say absolutely with certainty we go beat San Fran, and I ain't blinking. I'm dead serious too.
We're gonna find out tomorrow.
And I ain't gonna throw no parade either, because I'm gonna be like, man, that was a weak San Fran. We supposed to. Next opponent, like I want the real San Fran. That was little brother San Fran. I ain't worried about little brother. I ain't gonna brag on that one. I ain't gonna talk nothing, no noise on that one. That's gonna be like, yeah, we supposed to. That's exactly what I'm gonna say to him. I'm gonna say we supposed to beat this friend, and I'm gonna move on. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay. All right, we'll see. Give me. Oh, you've been talking real confident. So give me the matchups. Tell me where you feel like Dallas can take advantage.
Dallas can definitely take advantage in the running game if we choose to, because I saw this is what y'all struggled with. Every team that really kind of got y'all on y'all heels was physical and matched your physicality. So and didn't quit. Like, for instance, y'all played Arizona, y'all held Connor to only a 1.2 average in the first half, but they stayed with it. And when they start coming at y'all in the second half, he took over, right? See, if Dallas has a mentality, honestly, like y'all have, to where, yeah, you stopping us early, but we go stay with the run. See, y'all don't quit. Like, that's the thing about San Fran. Y'all like a tidal wave. Y'all go back and y'all go come crash right back into the mounds again with that running game. Y'all go back and you go crash. You go keep coming. That's San Fran. If we match you on that, we go beat you. So that matchup is gonna be where we had advantage. I know we got the outside advantage with CeeDee Lamb, because I saw y'all struggling with subpar receivers. We got the quarterback advantage, so on that matchup, I don't think y'all defense playing as good too. See, that's a problem. See, we could talk about San Fran D, but y'all not playing like San Fran defense. See, y'all not nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing on the film that say be afraid of San Fran D. Back in the day, watching y'all 2 years ago and last year and the year before that, the last 3 years, you could turn on the film and say, oh shit. Like for real, you would turn on the film and say, oh man, this ain't gonna be easy, bro. Like you could see it. Nah, I don't see nothing about y'all now. I don't. So another thing, the key matchup to me is going to be, what do we do with Kittle? And how do we limit Mason? It's really gonna be how does our one text play. If our one text play good, we go beat you. But if
Don't you have an injury with your starting one tech, or am I tripping on that? Maybe I'm wrong.
What you mean?
Who's?
Yeah, that's
I thought you had some injuries.
Yeah, no, we don't have no injuries. And see, and when he played bad, he had a strained back. When he was healthy, he balled out at the one tech.
Okay.
I currently don't really know who he is, though, to be honest, because he kind of up and down. He one of them one techs that show out for 2 games, and then you might not see him for game 3.
Okay.
I need Mozzie to be that dude he was with the Giants, and then the dude they was with Pitt. I need that guy. If we get that guy, we go hug y'all. If Bland play, we go destroy y'all. And if we make one adjustment, I ain't worried about y'all on offense. If we take Wanye Thomas or Israel Mukwamu and put him on Kittle, both of them had a coverage ability to really make it hard on him. He gonna make plays because he a baller. Like, he's a real baller. You know what I mean? But we have the matchups and you don't have to limit too much on you right now. At first, San Fran was like, okay, if you try to target Kittle, Debo go crazy. If you try to get on Debo, then CMC go crazy. Like, you couldn't pick your poison on the previous San Fran weapons. No, you could take away Kittle. You can make it hard on Kittle. If you make it hard on Kittle and you really play discipline, gap control defense, physical on the front, we go beat y'all.
I remember last year
feeling Kool-Aid everywhere. I'm fresh off the film, bro. I'm just being honest. And this is the thing. Just agree with me, bro. This ain't Kool-Aid. Everything that I said, when I said this is not San Fran D, he said, yeah, it's true. Like, I'm not, dog, y'all see, didn't I tell you our fans afraid of y'all? Didn't I say that? They think I'm drinking Kool-Aid.
Here's what I'll say. If I'm game planning against the 49ers, and I said this a few weeks ago, and we watched some teams do it to us, I would do 3 things. I wouldn't stop running up the middle.
Yep.
When I throw, I'm throwing deep.
Yep.
And I'm running hurry up. Those 3 things. And if you run hurry up and you continue to run the ball up the middle and you take those shots when they're there, you're eventually going to break through and beat the 49ers. In my opinion, that's how I would attack the 49ers. There's a couple matchups that I like against Dallas, though, too. First of all, I'm looking at Bosa. You got a rookie left tackle over there, and Bosa. Bosa's a technician, and Bosa is coming off.
He playing
about 2 games ago where he had 14 pressures. I feel like we can mimic that again. So I like Bosa.
That's another reason we got to run the ball too, so we can limit him.
You guys are gonna have to. This is where I would be worried if I'm the Cowboys. So everything that I just said about how you beat them, the Cowboys, because of that, I think are gonna have to play a horizontal game, a lot of screens, a lot of quick passes, a lot of short game, and that plays right into the 49ers' hands because we got a lot of quick players. We got Warner sideline to sideline. Our corners are really good tacklers. So to me, that's where I would get worried matchup wise with the Cowboys. And then I do think we can run the ball. I think, even last week against the Chiefs, you go look at what they've done to Derrick Henry and Alvin Kamara and Robinson, and Mason did better than all of those guys. So I feel like Mason can run on anybody if Kyle Shanahan sticks to it. Now, if Kyle wants to come out and start throwing the ball 30 plus times and it's like, I don't know what we're doing, like I could see that being an issue. I just think that Kyle will get back to just run the ball, stay disciplined, mix in play action, take your shots where you can, and just go into the bye week and try to get healthy. That's what I see with Kyle Shanahan this week. But we'll see. Sometimes he surprises me, does some stupid stuff. So
yeah, and the main person that I think is not playing the same to me with y'all is Warner. Warner's not looking the same to me.
You know why?
Why? Is he hurt?
No, Dre Greenlaw's not there. Dre Greenlaw was the perfect match with him. Everything that Warner struggles with, Dre Greenlaw's a lead at, and vice versa.
It makes sense.
And so when he doesn't have that dog with him, the guy next to him that can fill in for all of his shortcomings, where he can just roam and be who he is, he's got to make up
see that now
for Campbell next to him, who's awful.
Right.
Campbell is awful. He's the worst.
Right. Okay. I see it. I just honestly think y'all too banged up, man. Y'all too banged up for Dallas right now. I think Dallas getting ready to get you. I'm being all the way honest with you.
Woo.
Yeah, Dallas is getting ready to get you. And I know a lot of Cowboy fans think I'm drinking Kool-Aid. If I saw something different on film, I would say it. I told everybody that, man, y'all better I told people to take the Saints serious. Because I watched how they played. They was physical on both sides of the ball. Very. And I know we struggle with teams that commit to physicality and body punches. We do struggle with that. But I just honestly think y'all don't got enough. I really don't. And I think we also are our backs against the wall. Like I studied the art of war, and one of the things that he teaches Sun Tzu, that military general, he said one of the things you always want to do is put your men backs against the wall where they either have to fight or die. See, Dallas right now, I feel like we go die if we don't win. That's what the fans, everybody turning on them too. Like in the city, in Dallas, everybody's against Dallas right now. But I know my team, this is also when they come out. I swear to God, this is when they come out. And they go play y'all tough. And see, I don't think y'all do good with bullies, people that bully you back. Not from me watching y'all this year. I think y'all struggling with people that know, okay, you got to really bully this bully. If you really bully this bully, you gonna make San Fran look normal. I think we gonna make San Fran look normal this time.
I don't disagree with that. I think, again, I was talking about this the other day, actually, saying that, 2019, 2020, when we rolled into cities, it was like watching Alabama play a regular college. And it was like, oh my God, dude, they're so big. Just look at the size of these guys getting off the bus. That's the way the 49ers used to be. They don't have that. Now, a lot of that was because they had Buckner and Armstead up the middle that were like 6'7", like that played a big part in it. But the 49ers aren't that anymore. I just don't think Dallas can expose it. I'm just, that's just me. That's me being real with it.
Yeah. And that's where I might be drinking Kool-Aid, is the bully. That's where I might be over my skis, is because like we're a finesse team and we're a corporate team. I call us the UT of the NFL. It don't matter how much talent UT has, they always result back to that old corporate shit. It's just what it is. It's the mentality. It's so white collar in Dallas. That's where I might be kind of overselling us right now. If I'm tripping, that's where I'm tripping.
And that's where I'm at. I think you're 100% right about the 49ers. I think you got the 49ers pegged. I just think you're wrong about the team that can expose us, and that be in Dallas. That's the only place we differ.
That's where I might be just wrong as hell. If we walk out on some finesse and soft, I'm gonna be like, I can't believe it. But then I'm gonna say, but I can believe it. But I can believe it.
Wee Woo Cowboy says San Francisco only quit that run in the Super Bowl in the third quarter with the lead. Yeah, every single time, man. You're not lying. You are not lying. Keith says Jordan Mason, 175 rushing yards over under. I'll take the under.
What?
175 is a lot of yards, man. That's a lot of yards, man.
Soft as hell, man. Mason, bro. Zeke better than Mason.
Oh, stop it. Not now. Mason, bro. While you watch, man, you're going to get some Marshawn Lynch flashback. Oh, wow.
I saw a nice stiff for him on a couple of games.
He's nasty. Keith says, Boss Cowboy, I think Warner is overcompensating for lack of trust in other players. See, he agrees with me. And by other players, just say it, Keith. You're talking Devondre Campbell. He's buns. So that's what it comes down to. Keith also says, as a Niner fan, I just feel like I feel about Seattle. Just when you need an easy dub, Dallas pops up on the schedule. It's no different this year. Dallas is a finesse, not a bully. I'm kind of with you. I'm with you.
Nah,
Boss froze on us.
Nah, It really depends on what Dallas show up. So, like Dallas been saying, I've been listening to them. We're doing more team, right? They've been saying that. They saying we got to make sure we go into these games and establish more balance. If you saying that you're going to establish more balance, that means you have to commit to the run game early. If we commit to the run game early and take that pressure off our offensive line and don't have them on their heels, because y'all also a very good stunt team, and our rookies have been really struggling with that. You know what I mean? Y'all really do run very good stunts. If we actually come out and commit to 30 plus touches, it don't even got to be rushing attempts. It can be just running back touches. Get them involved early. We go beat y'all because the physicality go beat her to beat y'all. It's gonna beat her because we committed to doing it. Now, if we do what we normally do, is that the first time y'all stop our run, we just abandon it. Oh yeah, y'all go probably make a game out of it and probably win it. You know what I'm saying? So hear me out. It really depends. It depends on what Dallas shows up. If they actually come out and do what they've been saying, committing to being balanced, we go beat y'all. I'm confident. Like I'm like, if I look at the end of it and I say how many rushing attempts and I see 30 plus, that's gonna be the main thing I'm gonna see. I'm gonna say how many times did we pass versus run. If it's balanced, I'm gonna say we just beat them. I'll look at that if I see that and say we just beat San Fran. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. If we come out balanced, we go walk you.
I'm about to pin your channel to the top of the chat so that these guys can go sub real quick. So let me do that. Share
Appreciate
this. These a lot of these guys are ready. They're ready. You know how it is. You know, it's like, oh, I can't wait to troll this guy after we win. So make sure, listen, make sure you show up no matter what. Just make sure you show up no matter. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, I take it, no doubt. He said, my boy say, Mr. Thomas said, but boss, we still gotta stop the run. I think we go stop the run. I do.
Okay.
I think we go stop the run. I think we go come out this game and we go be very good at we rested. That's the main reason I think we go do it. Listen, every team ain't ran the ball on us now. Let's not act like every team has ran the ball on us. There have been some teams that we have totally shut down their run game. Yeah. Like the Giants, we totally shut down their run game.
Boss, when you were growing up, you ever hoop? Were you a hooper at all?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. You remember whenever you had a big body and you were playing a team with a small guy, you'd always yell mouse in the house. Mouse in the house.
Oh, you're not gonna do it.
Well, that's what my thumbnail says. It actually says mouse in the house because go look at my thumbnail. It says mouse in the house. Yeah, it does. It does. That's how we feel. It's mouse in the house over here. Mouse in the house. Dallas Cowboys. Mouse in the house.
We need to clip this out and send this.
Well, we're doing it. Oh, we're doing it right now. You ready? Clip it. You got all the clips in the world if y'all win. And by the way,
he dead ass serious.
Full permission.
Y'all are mice. Damn.
Full permission to use all the clips on your channel and laugh and have jokes if y'all win. You can take all of them.
Did we really earn mice? We mice?
Yeah, against us, yeah. Mouse in the house for sure. Yeah.
Damn.
Mouse in the house.
He's not even laughing. He's serious. This is cold, bro. Yeah, we gonna get this done. We gonna change that.
Well, let's do it. And we got the chat remembering last year. And I made multiple hat bets. I gotta say, this is why I rock with Boss. Yeah. Boss is the only one that made a hat bet with me last year that actually held up his end of the bargain.
For real? I was the only one that kept my word.
The only one. Yep. And that's why I don't mess with those other content creators anymore. You got listen, when you have a handshake agreement, you keep it. I know this is like a virtual handshake agreement. That's but when you have a bet like that, you keep it. And if the 49ers lose or lost, I would have worn a Dallas Cowboy hat. And God, it would have sucked, but I would have. But everybody in the chat's asking for it again. And you probably still have the hat from last year and you can use it again. Yeah. Are you willing to make that hat bet again on this year's game?
Let's do it. We're running it back.
Let's do it. We're running it back for sure. If the 49ers lose, I will wear a Dallas Cowboy hat on stream. And if the 49ers win, Boss will wear a 49er hat on stream.
And do a whole show. We said either whole
video.
Do
a whole show. You got to wear it the whole time.
Yeah. Whole time. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's fair. I'm with it. I'm with it.
So, all right. So, what's your final score prediction then? You got to give me a
think
score
it's going to be a
prediction.
low scoring game.
Okay.
I think we're going to hold y'all to under 20.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to say 21-18.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. I could see it being low scoring.
Yeah.
For y'all. No, I'm just joking.
You
I'm just joking. I'm totally joking.
It's gonna be low.
I actually think it's going to be a close game as well. I don't think the 49ers have it in them at this very moment to be the team from last year that just came in and boat raced y'all. I don't see that team right now. The 49ers really, truly don't have a quality win this year yet. And so for me, like I look at it, they're not blowing out anybody. It's like the Chiefs. The Chiefs aren't blowing out anybody. It's not like they were afraid to lose to the Niners, but they also knew that they weren't going to just blow the Niners out either because they don't score 30 against anybody. So why would they start then? The 49ers are struggling for sure. They definitely are. And I see something like 27-17, 24-17, something like that. But even that, like even if it's a 10-point game, I could see it where it's like the 49ers kick a late field goal to go up 2 scores type of thing. I do think this one's going to be a lot tighter than what it's been in the past, but ultimately the 49ers get it done.
If we get beat by 10 without Debo, IU, CMC.
Debo's going to play. I think Debo will play.
Okay.
I just don't know if Jennings will. But for sure, Ayuk and CMC will not be playing. They will not be there, obviously. So that's a guarantee. I mean, they're out. They're, Ayuk's done for the season and CMC's not, his practice window hasn't even opened. So those two are for sure
on too, man.
I know.
Ayuk had a damn good game versus Arizona. Damn good game.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could see, boy. I say, boy, that Ayuk is nasty on them routes. He was nasty.
But this is why players hold out, boss, and people get mad. This is the reason why he held out, was in case this happened, and it's the unfortunate truth. Now he's taken care of.
Yeah,
for generations to come. So,
yeah, and my boy D. Lee says it's not about the players, boss. We can beat their scheme. I think we can beat their scheme. I ain't worried about no Shanahan tree at all. I promise you, I ain't worried about that. I think the only thing you got to do is hit that tree in the mouth. Don't try to trick that tree. Just chop it down.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, you got to come right at us.
Yeah, you got to go at them. If you try to trick them and out chest them, that's what they want. They go, while you trying to be smarter than them, they go slap you. they go punch you in your gut. Then they go dunk you in your head. That's San Fran style. So you got to fight San Fran. That's the only way you go. It ain't no. I don't think it's trickery. I really don't.
I agree. Keith says we should be hungry. We got blown out Sunday, not Dallas blown out 47-9, but KC whooped us.
He's smooth.
KC did whoop us. They did what they did. I mean, the score wouldn't say it, but they bullied us.
Yeah, it was physical. They was more
physical. They was. Yeah. Jason says Mason is going for 120 minimum. 48 minutes behind, but our Marion the Barbarian is primed to play. Actually, that's a good. You guys would know. Obviously, you remember Marion Barber.
I can see
He's very Marion Barber. He is.
He is very Marion Barber, but he ain't the Barbarian.
Hey, they run the same though. They do look the same. They got number 24. They got the dreads. They got the the bow leggedness. They run upright.
You making a good case. He just ain't got that. I see signs of it though. I do. I can see it in 2 more years. I can see it in 2 more years for sure.
Keith Murphy says I see a lot of Trent pancakes coming. Man, he better. Trent hasn't been the same either. Speaking of guys that haven't been the same, he hasn't been the same either.
Y'all not
absolutely.
I think y'all starting to wear down from those runs. It's time to break y'all
up. Boss, once again, man, thank you so much for doing this with me every year. It's so much fun to do this with you and chop it up.
Yeah.
Let's give a date. I don't know what days for sure you're going to stream, but give me a date that you will wear the hat if the 49ers win, and I'll do the same. So that way you can kind of say, you know what I mean? we got to make sure that our fan base or our
By
support base
Wednesday post game by the absolute latest. I'm probably do it that Monday. So if y'all want to see Boss Cowboy, if we was to lose with a Niners hat, it'll be Monday or that Wednesday. Because the final word is on that Tuesday, and I ain't gonna do it on the final word, but I'll do it when I, obviously recap the game because I'm gonna do that Monday regardless. It'll likely be Monday, and I probably did burn that hat, bro. I promise you, I almost done. I don't know where the hat is. I lied to you, bro. I wore that hat one time, and I promise you, I probably cleaned it. I probably cleaned my house with it, bro. I know I disrespected that hat. San Fran, like
I get it. I get it.
I felt so sick to wear that. I was like, damn, bro. I literally got to wear a San Fran hat. Damn.
Yeah, I'll wear mine Monday during the film review. We'll rewatch the game together, do the film, and I'll be wearing the Cowboy hat. So if the Cowboys win and y'all want to see it, Cowboys fans, you can tune in over on my channel on Monday night around 9 p.m. Eastern and see it. Yeah, so we'll cash in for sure. I know Boss is good for it. Boss,
oh yeah, I'm good
as
for
always,
it.
man.
Oh no, man, I'm gonna keep my word.
Thank you so much.
Can I say one more thing before we get out of
course,
here, man?
Of course, yes.
First, I wish we could have talked about Trey Lance. We'll do that another time. We got to do this again, even before the season is out. We got to not just even the San Fran week. I just want to talk football with you, just even if it's during in the season. But I want to tell everybody from my channel, Last Second Sports is one of the best places to follow San Fran content. I mean that, and it's because we are similar. So like if you really like the way I do it over here, you gonna like how he does it. He's somebody that like to prove his case. He gonna bring a lot of evidence. He doesn't placate to the crowd. He doesn't kiss his audience ass. If he disagrees, he gonna stand on what he believes is best for the Niners. And I like his channel because I get great intel on San Fran, right? So I like to keep my eye on my enemy. I do. So if you want to be more educated on terms of great content, independent content, unfiltered content, Last Second Sports is a great place, and I do listen to Last Second Sports. I don't listen to I don't listen to their beat writers. I don't follow them. I follow my boy right here. Okay.
Thank
This
you,
is
bro.
where you go get it. I will say everybody that some people they hate y'all so much they'll never follow you. But if you open to just like I want to just listen to somebody that's not gonna be like a troll and a Dallas hater and trying to get clicks off Dallas, he earns his clicks. He don't get it through cheap stuff. He earns it through content. He does it the old way. So I just wanted to say that before we got out of here, man. I really, really love our collabs, man, and we definitely gonna do more of these.
No, I appreciate that, man. And I mean, your people that follow you have probably seen me in your chat. You see me in your chat. So you tune into Boss. I enjoy watching Boss too. So link is pinned to the top of the chat. You can catch Boss over there. And if for nothing else, we got a hat bet. And if the 49ers win, you're gonna want to go talk some trash. So there you go.
Yeah, come on.
Keith says this is
they
a great
coming though.
partner.
They not coming though. Y'all gonna lose, bro. I ain't gonna see y'all. It's gonna happen. I'm honest.
All right.
We gonna smack y'all this time, man.
They're gonna have to. Then if that's the case, they're gonna have to see y'all over in my channel because I already know it's coming my way too. Yeah,
we coming.
Matter of fact,
I'm gonna be honest. We not coming because we expect it. Like I expect it. So like I think it's actually kind of cowardice for me to go talk shit when I knew it was gonna whoop y'all. It's gonna be like next.
You do realize that if we're live at the same time on Monday and the 49ers won, we're gonna do a live check-in on your channel over here.
Cool.
Like, let's go see what's going on with Boss over here and the 49er fan.
That's cool. Hey, I can handle it. I promise you. I'm gonna take it to like a champ. Like nah, but it's gonna be on y'all. I promise you. I smell it. We finna walk y'all. And we get ready to walk y'all too. That's what's they could be like, damn, Boss said. I be like, yeah, man, I told you we finna walk them, man. They not finna beat us with Forrest Gump, man.
It's about to happen, bro. Keith says, this is a great collab partner. I will subscribe, bro. Thank you, Keith. We appreciate it. All right, y'all. Listen, Much love. Good luck to you, Dallas Cowboys fans. Thanks for both of you guys for tuning in and watching the fun go down. Boss, much love to you. Much love over to your support base. And as always, I love my support base. I'll be back soon. I know Boss will be back soon as well. Much love, y'all. Peace.